I'm going to briefly explain the diagram of the dual channel lock-in amplifier. Well, we start out with our two inputs. We have our signal input, Vs, and our reference input, Vr. The signal is fed through an amplifier, raising its voltage from Vs to G times Vs, so basically just raising it by some gain factor G. Then this is fed into a pair of mixers. The reference voltage, starting at Vr, is fed through a sine former, basically converting it into a sine wave, and changing Vr to VRC here. VRC is fed into one of the two mixers. It is also changed in phase by 90 degrees and fed into the second mixer. So these mixers basically just multiply the two signals that are fed into them. So the one mixer multiplies the amplified signal input and VRC. The other multiplies the amplified signal input and VRC moved out of phase 90 degrees. This gives us VMX and VMY. These two are fed through low-pass filters, which basically remove any frequencies that vary too much from DC signal. And this gives us VOUTX and VOUY, which are the final outputs of the lock-in amplifier. VOUTX being the output in phase with the original reference, and VOUY being the output out of phase with the original reference.